Let's use video as a tool to proclaim the good news of the gospel that continues on even through the darkest times of our culture. If I'm honest, it's all a bit overwhelming. With everything that's going on with coronavirus, we're forced to ask so many questions that we've never had to ask before. I've had conversations with our church this week talking through how do we approach live streaming differently? What are the ways that we can better engage with our congregation through social media? These are questions that we weren't forced to ask before, but we're forced to ask now. And it's uncharted territory. But I want to encourage you with this. Even though it can be overwhelming, we have an incredible opportunity as Christian creatives. A lot of people are home right now. A lot of people aren't working. Their businesses have shut down, or for whatever reason, they're at home. What are they doing? They're on their phones. They're looking at Facebook, they're looking at Instagram, they're looking at YouTube, they're consuming content. And a lot of it is probably not very encouraging. But we as Christian creatives, we have a message of hope and we have a medium in which we can deliver that message. So I encourage you during this time, even though it may be hard, even though it may be overwhelming, you've been given a platform and you've been given a message. Create things of hope. That's what people need right now. They need to see the hope and the joy and the love that comes from Jesus. And we have creative ways that we can do that. We have a message of hope that the world doesn't have right now. And it doesn't matter what tools you have at your disposal, even if it's just your iPhone. Create something as a message of hope, because it's what the world needs. Let's fill our social media feeds with things of hope, with things of joy, with things of love, with things of peace. I encourage you, find stories in your community, find stories in your church where people are partnering together to help. Find where people have needs and use video to connect people who have with people who don't. There's so many ways that we can use video to promote this message of hope. And we don't have to walk through this time discouraged. We don't have to walk through this time without hope. There is hope in Jesus. There are so many options and so many ways that we can create, so many ways that we can use video to reach people and impact people during this time. I think it's especially important during times like these that we as a church, we share the knowledge that we have. And so if you have any questions or if you have any topics that you'd like for me to cover in the future, go ahead and comment below. In the meantime, you can share this video with your friends, go ahead and subscribe, and I'll be sharing more tips and tools for you and your church video production team.